A few months ago, I got a phone call. They were asking me if I'd narrate a documentary on the Nuggets and how we won an NBA title. The call caught me off guard. I mean, I am a hooper, not a narrator. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized something. The story of the Denver Nuggets is a lot like my own story.
Incredible! The mesmerizing talent of Jamal Murray.
Not too long ago, we were both on the rise.
Porter taking it home. And he'll hammer it home.
The best offensive center in the game.
Then everything changed.
Oh no, and Murray's down and hurt. Oh my goodness.
From there, we were counted out.
Now you look at their playoff hopes, kind of bleak.
Nobody believing in us anymore.
Multiple surgeries in the back.
But we fought through all the challenges,
Oh, what a block!
all the pain, against all the doubters, to reach the very top.
At last, the long wait is over. The Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
At our lowest point, everything had seemed so far away, at least for me.
I appreciate you staying patient with me. Y'all could have done it. We got on a different route. I appreciate you staying with me, man. We got it done. I'm proud of you guys. 1, 2, 3.
I thought it was the end. Little did I realize it was just the beginning.
Who's that? No. I'm scouting horses. You're scouting? How many do you have? Right now, like 7, 8, 10, 12.
Get your gas up! Get your gas up! Your gas up! Your gas up! Bring the juice, baby.
I got ball. Right there. Oh, I got you.
It all started for us in San Diego, where the Nuggets held preseason training camp. But this year, things felt a little different. The gym was filled with new faces, a lot of question marks, and most of all, big-time expectations.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Going to San Diego for training camp, a lot of excitement, knowing that we're getting Jamal Murray back, knowing we're getting Michael Porter back, Nikola coming off a second MVP season.
Good play. Foul. Woo, and one. Good play. Good play.
You can't ever say enough about the man they call the Joker, Nikola Jokic. While I was out for a year and a half with my knee injury, and MPJ missed almost a season himself with back problems, all Jokic did was become the hands-down best player in basketball.
He's so savvy, and he's such an unselfish player.
Look out below, picked up. Nikola Jokic blocked the ball, and the Nuggets have the W.
After winning his first MVP in the 2020-21 season, and Jokic played even better the next year, carrying us to the playoffs.
We set to Curry, finds some daylight, he'll shoot, and hits again. And the Golden State Warriors dispatch of Jokic and the Nuggets as the series ends in 5 games.
Losing the first round was definitely a disappointing finish to his second MVP season. And that's why it was great when Coach Malone went to Serbia to surprise him with the trophy a month later.
I've been to Serbia a bunch of times now, and this is by far the most special. Never won one of these, but I coached a guy that won 2. Pretty awesome. The goal is to be in Sombor by 3:30.
In Sombor, Serbia, basketball made Jokic a huge hero. But his other true love is horses. And that day, he got to combine the two.
I was coming back and I saw like my godfather was there, like why he's here. I saw his car and then I saw all the people and the music. So it was once in a lifetime.
To see Nikola's reaction He always says, the MVP doesn't really matter, but to see the emotion, the tears, to see the Nuggets people, his family, his friends, the people who care about him, who helped him get to where he is, was a moment I'll never forget.
Can this team win a championship? When
Yes.
you shut your eyes, can you see this team winning a championship?
I don't need to shut my eyes. I know. Yes, the answer is yes.
What do you get out of training camp?
Just get used to play with the guys, getting used to play with Jamal and then Mike again, trying to adapt. So I think we're doing a good job.
Who's got ball? Who's got ball? Good angle, good angle. They can't switch that. Somebody's open. Somebody's open. Lock it down.
Now, we kind of all have a sense that this is a really special group in terms of the differences we all bring to the floor. So it's just exciting to see it, and I think it's going to be a fun year. When I first got drafted here, I specifically remember being in training camp in San Diego my first year, and the goal was just to make the playoffs that year, which we did. But every year since then, a championship has been the goal.
It was just so competitive in training camp. The level of basketball was high.
Back on the race. Back.
We had gotten rid of 8 players from the year prior and brought in 8 new players. A few through the draft.
Christian really looks like a kid. Like, he really looks like a 6-year-old.
Through a few trades, a few through free agent signings.
See anything, feel anything, concerns?
I wouldn't say I was nervous, but I was really curious to see how it was going to play out.
You've been down the floor your whole life. So I know you're doing something, being asked to do something that you've never done before.
Right.
And like I said in the meeting, we're going to have you down the floor.
Right.
But if you're out there with Steph Curry, I'm going to say, DJ, be up.
Okay.
Like, don't even worry about Looney or Draymond rolling behind. That's on everybody else.
Yeah.
We got to kill the problem.
It was just a matter of piecing it together. We had a deep team, a deep bench, guys who were selfless.
I was looking for a team to be able to compete again. They made it feel home when I did get traded here through training camp. Like, they gave me the opportunity to voice my opinion on the experience that I had, like that championship run, since I was the only one that have won one.
It's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers.
All right, KCP, what we got, man? Team on 3, 1, 2, 3. Team.
They had a great dynamic offense that was working for them. And for me, where I leave my hat at is on defense. And then before me adding Aaron, then also going to get Bruce, like that was big time.
The first conversation, Coach Malone said, how are you still available on day 2 of free agency? And I was like, teams don't know how to use me.
Good pass. Stay here. Stay here. Great play, Bruce. Great play, Bruce.
And the conversation was, you come here, you be yourself, play your game. And I know this team needed that in the postseason last year. So just bringing that physicality and the focus.
Low.
Honestly, the whole vibe in the training camp was great. Everyone was feeling optimistic. Everyone but me.
Yeah! Oh, it's a steal. No.
Maul, you're still on defense. You need one?
I do. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew I wasn't myself yet, and I didn't know when I'd feel right again. So I was afraid that with everything looking up, I was going to be the one who was letting us down.
We're going competition shooting. Oh, you cut your back and clean up? Jamal! Go. Fix that net.
I won't miss again, bro.
Good.
All right.
9. Not good. Hey, Bravo. Oh, come on now.
We're going to be smart about how we progress with Jamal Murray. We're not going to try to overdo it out of the gate. Slowly build up. The player that Jamal is, season opener, will be a different player come Christmas night. Will be a different player end of the season into the playoffs. And we have to help him get there step by step.
Damn. So I was struggling to find my footing, but the rest of the team was looking sharp. And it's starting to feel something legitimately special.
Continuity had long been like one of our strengths here. And I could tell right away, in a very short period of time, 8 new players. Our group became a group and family really, really quickly. Our guys were going out to eat as a unit, and we didn't have that in the past. We had small groups doing it, a couple of guys here, a couple of guys there. But when I see Nikola Jokic hanging out with DeAndre Jordan and Jeff Green and the rest of the group at a Padres game, I said, you know what? That's really important. I remember years ago coaching Ben Wallace, and Hall of Famer, and I had him in Cleveland. He talked about the best teams he was ever on were the teams that spent a lot of time together off the court. And we say family a lot around here, and our group became a family very quickly.
Great job. All right, you guys pushed each other, you went hard, you competed. We're gonna have to play through that for 82 games and 20-something in the playoffs, all right? Ma, what do you got for us?
Nuggets on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nuggets! Way to work, fellas.
Adversity. We all go through it.
I have not seen Jamal Murray grimace like that in his career.
But what separates us is how we respond. You can roll over and give up, or you can fight. Fight to come back better, faster, stronger. What I had to remember was my comeback was a marathon and not a sprint. And like any marathon,
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady.
Tonight at Vivint Arena, it's the season opener for the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz. How about Jamal Murray playing his first regular season game in 555 days? The butterflies will be there. The blue arrow will be too.
it had been almost 2 years, but finally, I was back where I belong, on the NBA court, wearing the uniform, doing what I love.
Murray looking for his first shot. Little fall back, baby, yes!
I knew it was going to be a minute before I found my rhythm, and everything felt totally right again. But even in the loss, I couldn't help it. I was feeling no pain afterwards.
I know I'm smiling we lost. I've never smiled in the loss before, so it's just good to see myself out there, honestly, you know, right now. So hopefully I can get upset when we lose next game, if we lose next game.
A few nights later, it was our first home game. And the way everybody showed out, it was just like I had dreamed.
From Kentucky, he's back! The blue arrow, number 27, Jamal Murray!
The crowd gave me that boost right from the jump.
Murray long range, got it!
And after that first shot went in, it was wild. Just like that, I felt like myself again.
His first home game back since April 4th of 2021. And some hugs and congratulations for Jamal Murray.
It was great to see Jamal out there playing at the level he did. I thought the fans were phenomenal. The reception they gave to him, that was an emotional moment.
I'll never forget the way different fans stuck by me when I was down. But it really shouldn't have been a surprise. If you think about the way the city stuck by this franchise from the very beginning.
This is where the story of the Denver Rockets begins. After weeks of negotiations, the newly formed American Basketball Association switched its Kansas City franchise to Denver.
This was always just, this Cowboy town. All of a sudden they moved, McNichols is built, they get to the ABA finals. Hey, we're pretty good.
The ABA Nuggets were a very exciting team. David Thompson is one of the best, most talented players ever to come into this league. I think you could say they were a bit snake bit.
The season after they lost to the Nets in the ABA Finals, the Nuggets moved to the NBA. And led by the horse Dan Issel, they stayed the fastest moving show in basketball.
Chalk Talk, a look inside the NBA coach's playbook.
Hi, I'm Doug Moe with the Denver Nuggets. They want me to stand up here and diagram a play. But fortunately for us, our objective is to win. So we don't run any plays. If you take this line here, this line here, this line here, and this line here, and you play in between there and have a good time, you'll end up scoring. So forget the plays.
The Nuggets were kind of a happy little team that ran up and down the floor and had the rainbow-colored uniforms, and they were fun.
Alex English led the 80s in scoring. And all of a sudden, whoa, this team's tough to beat.
And they went to the Western Conference Finals. Unfortunately, that was the height of the Showtime Lakers, and nobody's beaten Kareem and Magic. So the Nuggets might score 129, but your team might score 132 and win anyway.
The Pistons beat the Denver Nuggets in the highest scoring game in NBA history. The score, 186-184 in triple overtime.
In 1994, there was one of the all-time playoff moments.
Mutombo embraces the ball and the unlikely upset, one of the great upsets in NBA playoff history.
And then came one of the all-time greats.
Carmelo going to work. Over two, yes! His best 50-point game in his career.
No one my age could forget 2009, watching Melo and Kobe go head-to-head in the Western Conference Finals, thinking maybe this was finally Denver's year.
And that team was good enough to win, I think. But, you know, Kobe and the Lakers were good, too.
Since the Kroenkes bought the team, the Nuggets have had the right philosophy, just waiting on a breakthrough.
You know, it's identifying talent and then being able to develop it. So that's where, if you will, the rubber meets the road. So.
And this season, from early on, inside and out, things felt different.
What are you prepared to say right now on this television show that you have never said before, Tim Legler?
The Denver Nuggets can get to the finals, and I've never felt that way about them to this point.
Great effort. That's who we are. Defend, rebound, run. They're in our building. Run them up the court.
Murray goes to the right hand, stops back behind him. Joker down the lane.
Nikola Jokic putting up stupendous numbers already, and he's averaging almost a triple-double.
I definitely struggled to find my rhythm early in the season, but the Joker did his thing, carrying us night after night.
Pass to Jokic, collects it behind the back. Oh my, how does he do it?
Jokic is one of the best players in the league, and he doesn't look like it.
A 290-pound man doing that. Holy mackerel.
I have been around Nikola Jokic for 8 years now. I think he plays the game of basketball for others.
Tonight, you became the Nuggets' all-time leader in assists. What does it mean to you that when it's all said and done, people will say Nikola Jokic made his teammates better?
I mean, to be honest, maybe that's the first thing that I'm kind of proud of.
He's just very rare, man. He makes the right basketball play every time. He can score anytime he wants to, but he finds his teammates, and I feel like that's what makes us a great team.
He is always special. Head on a swivel and unselfish.
When your best player gives himself up for the team, everybody else falls in line.
Inside the arc to Nikola Jokic. Alley-oop. Oh my goodness!
He's a special talent because of his unselfishness. He's one of the best players, if not the best player in the world, and he's still the most humble.
The growth out of Nikola is unprecedented. I mean, I think that, you know, if you go around and you know, look throughout the history of basketball, I challenge you to find a better basketball story than Nikola Jokic's is.
A kid from a small town in Serbia who grew up not to just be the league's best player, but its most unique player. Hey, the story still surprises the kid himself.
When I first started playing basketball back home in Serbia, I really couldn't do a push-up. I just play video games and I drink Coke. That was my life. They didn't know what to do with me. And then I kind of started working out. And then I came here. I drank the last Coke on the airplane coming to America.
I saw the greatness of, Nikola Jokic. Every day I saw the work habits. I had a chance to play and coach Dirk Nowitzki, and it was eerily similar.
Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, yo. Good job, good job, good job. Play.
Everything was the same in terms of work habits, workouts, and I saw him building.
I didn't came here to want to be an MVP. I always think someone is better than me. I want to compete to beat him.
What he's able to do on a basketball floor, it's crazy.
Not surprised
that these guys are good. Jokic is an all-time great. He's going to go down as one of the all-time great centers to ever touch a basketball.
Plays for his teammates, and his teammates play for him. He's out there to win. He just plays the game that way.
It seemed almost impossible that guy from our country will have as important role in his team as Magic Johnson was for the Lakers, as Michael Jordan was for Chicago Bulls.
Because NBA was something unreachable for our guy. Now look at this guy. He's the best player in the league. It's almost like a dream.
After 2 months of the season, Yoke had us top of the division and second place in the Western Conference. But even though that sounds good, I knew for us to do what we needed to do in the future, I had to find a way to shake the past.
7-point game under a minute to go. Murray. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, Jamal Murray is in massive pain.
As soon as I sat up straight, I was like, let me just, probably down 7. Let me just see if I can stand up and put some pressure on it. It just sucked. Like, it was so much pain.
You know, I go back to the night in Golden State when he tore his ACL. I go back to the next day on the bus ride to the airport, tears in his eyes, tears in my eyes. And the first thing he said to me was, Coach, are you guys gonna trade me? That's where his head went. Like, I hurt myself, I'm out for a while, you're gonna get rid of me. I said, Jamal, we're not trading you. I love you, I care about you, we love you, we care about you. You know, we're gonna get through this and you're gonna come back a better player.
I knew the journey back was gonna be a long one, and the only way to do it right was to do it alone.
When I got hurt, I didn't want to be with the team. I wanted to focus on what I gotta focus on, because it just made it harder to see it. And then now I'm losing focus on what I gotta do because I'm watching that. So it was better for me to be away from the team and try to get myself in a better place to be ready for this season.
All throughout the recovery, I had to embrace the idea that progress would be a process, and there would be no shortcuts, no skipping steps, just hard work and dedication.
I'm not used to jumping yet. 16-6. You see me now, the bounce is there. The control is not yet.
And when I finally did get back on the court, after more than a year of rehab, I had to face the facts. I had to accept that the good moments would also have some bad moments.
He didn't play well in the beginning, but we expected that.
And that's, once again, right idea and wide open, and that's just the rust.
As I've been warning everybody, be careful with your criticism. I'm gonna stay with him. I know what he's capable, I know what he's done for this team. There's definitely brighter days ahead for Jamal and all of us.
I have my coaches, my teammates, my city in my corner. So that left only one person I had to prove something to. Myself. Whoever said patience is a virtue could have been talking about the 2023 Denver Nuggets. After that organization was willing to give the team so many years to mesh together, I had to give myself enough time to recover from my knee injury and then get back into form.
Just because you're back playing doesn't mean you're fully back. Doesn't mean coming back from an ACL injury where you've missed 500 plus days of basketball, that you have the confidence to go out there and do your job at a high level.
Everybody's, you're healthy, you can play, but no, the confidence to plant, to move, to run, and I knew that was gonna take some time.
Murray still trying to round into form. He hasn't quite found his stride yet.
The Denver Nuggets looking to heat up the Moda Center. They will face off with the Portland Trailblazers.
We started December by losing 3 straight and falling into 3rd in the West. Then finally, my patience started paying off.
It was December 8th in Portland, and I often throughout the year have alluded back to that moment.
Blazers build a 10-point lead The Nuggets have their work cut out for them heading into the fourth quarter.
That night it looked like we might lose 4 in a row. And then I just came alive.
It's all Jamal. Baseline fadeaway. Yes!
It went all the way down to the buzzer.
A three-pointer would win it. It's to Murray. Murray has it at the three-point line. Murray for the win. Yeah! Let's go!
I could just feel like a weight lifted.
Denver snaps a 3-game losing streak. They steal one in Portland. Jamal Murray, the game winner.
That was a huge moment because I could feel Jamal Murray saying, I'm back.
Let's get this. Let's get this.
As soon as I hit my stride, it felt like the whole team clicked. And we got real hot in December.
Less than a minute to go. Denver's down by 2. And around the horn to Brown for 3.
I think it's the word is the belief. You know, we believe in each other.
We're connected the whole quarter, okay? On both ends.
All the guys buy in the basketball style that we are playing.
Outlet to Brown. Brown alley-oop. KCP.
Training the ball, finding the open shots, finding the open guy.
Oh, look at that pass. Look at that. What did we just see? Nikola Jokic with 40 points, 27 rebounds, 10 assists.
Everybody was so singularly focused.
Here we go, together, 1, 2, 3.
We like to share the ball.
Oh, great.
The open man is the right man.
Alley-oop.
We play good to great, we play fast with discipline.
Best quarter right now, right? All 5 defend, all 5 rebound, all 5 run.
Into Brown. Alley-oop to
You guys have now won 6 of your last 7. Next game is a big Christmas game. What gift are you hoping to get from Nuggets Nation?
Hopefully a dub for Christmas. That's the least we could do, right? So that's the plan.
Welcome to NBA Christmas Day. Tonight in Denver, a festive finish to our big day.
How you feeling on Christmas Day, man?
I feel great, man. I'm ready to get after it. You already know.
The Nuggets are surging. They've won 6 of their last 7. Reigning 2-time MVP. Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, Chris Paul. What else could you ask for on a Christmas night?
We were coming in tied for top spot in the West. It was just the kind of big-time showdown I'd missed so bad when I was out.
Hey. Let's go, y'all. Have some fun. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Really, though, our journey to get to a Christmas battle started long before that. All the way back to our very last game in 2018.
We have a winner-take-all scenario in the final regular season game of the year.
We had won 46 games that year. Denver at Minnesota, the winner makes the postseason, loser goes home.
How about the resiliency here by the Denver Nuggets? Denver coming back time and time again. Minnesota answering every time.
It's been a fantastic game.
Jamal was in his 2nd year, Nikola was in his 3rd year at the time, and Jamal and Nikola were the primary guys making plays for us down the stretch.
Jokic, another 3, that's good. Nikola Jokic is doing everything he can.
With a very high-stakes game, our 2 young players went out there and performed at a high level.
Murray stops, takes a step back. Got it! And we're all tied up!
We lost in overtime. The first thought was, right after the game, the agony of defeat, wanting to make the playoffs so badly for our team, for our organization, for our city.
On the flight back from Minnesota to Denver, Jokic got out of his seat on the plane, went row to row, seat to seat, thanked everyone on the team and said, "We fell short this time. We're not going to fall short again. We're going to keep grinding."
That's really just what happened. And in the 2020 playoffs in the bubble, I felt like everything came together. For the team, and for me.
Murray, does he got another one in him? Oh, you bet he does! Second 50-point game. Only the 4th player to do so in a series.
Be aggressive, baby!
We came back from 3-1 down to beat the Jazz.
We're still alive, baby.
We're still alive.
And then did it again against the Clippers.
Murray puts up a 3. Bang! And the Denver Nuggets win yet another Game 7.
Come back down 3-1 against Utah, who's a really, really good team, and the Clippers, who are also a really good team. The bubble really was kind of the period where we realized how good we could be.
Yeah, we lost the West Finals to the Lakers, but we're definitely a team on our way.
Falling to the Lakers, who were eventually the champs, but we kind of saw on the horizon the potential of what could be something great.
It looks like the Nuggets are formidable for many years in the Western Conference.
I remember landing and going home and taking a deep breath and thinking like, oh my God, we are this close to turning the corner to winning this whole thing.
We really felt that way, like we were right on the cusp. But then came the last 2 seasons, reminders that nothing is given in this league.
Unfortunately, Jamal suffers the ACL injury. So that year in the playoffs, we lose to the Phoenix Suns in the second round. We got swept. And then we lost to Golden State last year without Jamal and Michael Porter.
Sometimes I was like pushing them, make a trade for this guy. But to their credit, they stayed the course.
Every great team, every great player had to go through their trials, tribulations. And thankful that the ownership was patient.
Progress is not always linear, and so there were lots of bumps along the way, but organizational patience has been a mantra of ours.
I think you need to lose, you need to suffer, you need to build and grow, you need time. I think the experience is not something that happened to you, it's what you do with what happened. And we embrace it, and we didn't want to let that happen again.
So now that's Christmas, we were starting to feel like this might be the year all the patience paid off.
Murray for the lead. Yeah! He got it again!
Jokic a triple-double, 41 points, 15 rebounds, 15 assists.
Yeah, I'll make the next one. I'll make the next one.
This is why the Denver Nuggets are a contender. You got an all-star caliber point guard and an MVP big man.
That night, Joker was superhuman as usual. I poured in 26, but if you look back, it was Aaron Gordon who might have made the difference.
Got right-handed! Aaron Gordon, tomahawk!
That type of versatile four-man next to Jokic is the formula for success.
Alley-oop done!
Go easy, go easy.
Aaron Gordon, an absolute jam fest. He finishes with 28 points. And the Denver Nuggets win it in overtime.
AG had become our team's unsung hero. Completely changed his game from what it was when he first came in the league.
Back to AG, and there's a big time dunk.
See, when AG was starting out, he was the man in Orlando, one of the league's best athletes.
Gordon, what a defensive play.
Who put on some of the greatest shows you ever seen in the dunk contest.
You know you put on a hell of a show.
Come on, let's battle, let's go.
When he was in Orlando, he was the go-to guy. He had the ball in his hands, knocking down shots.
Behind the back dribble, step back 15-footer. Aaron Gordon with 41 points.
But in his 7th season in Orlando, the Magic decided to rebuild and set out AG as a part of it.
The Magic and Nuggets have agreed on a deal to send forward Aaron Gordon to Denver.
He has landed in the prime of his career in the absolute perfect spot.
When I first got here, it was like excitement. You know, it was really just like super excited. With that opportunity, it adds a little bit of pressure. So I just wanted to help my team win.
From day one in Denver, AG did absolutely whatever he was asked.
Aaron was leading scorer for Orlando, and he came in here and said, okay, what do you need me to do? He bought in. He is a team-first guy.
Gordon drive, great pass to Nikola Jokic.
The way he came in and immediately sacrificed who he was in Orlando to be what we needed him to be and just kind of mold himself into being a Denver Nugget was incredible, unselfish.
2 years later, he was one of our rocks, and we couldn't be who we are without him.
Aaron, how much pride do you take at this point in your career and on this team, just bringing the energy, doing the little thing every single night?
Well, I mean, it was fun, and it's part of the game. You know, that's kind of how I grew up playing, how I've always played. Just energy. You already know, it's just energy. I'm gonna hustle to play, I'm gonna hustle to turn into the ball.
After the Christmas win, we were sitting all alone in first in the West and feeling really good. But in this league, it feels like there's always another test on the horizon. The calendar had flipped to 2023, and it was time for another test. The defending Eastern Conference champs were in town.
Just how good are the Denver Nuggets? Perhaps we get an indication tonight.
I think it's the ultimate measuring stick. You've got the #1 team in the West taking on the #1 team in the East.
Yoke was going to be Yoke.
Alley-oop to Gordon on the reverse.
No one on this side was going to slow down our big guy.
The elbows. He's guarded by Williams. That's a mismatch. Spins on him. Step through the defenders. Got it in the foul as well.
But in a game that big, we needed everybody to play well. Which was why it's so huge to see the kid in the #1 jersey finding his rhythm.
That's a good sign for Michael Porter Jr. too, to come off that screen aggressive, looking for his shot right away. The Nuggets need him to be doing that.
To Porter. Brown falls down, and Porter hits the three.
It was huge to see Michael Porter. You know, he's a lethal shooter.
Throws it on the right side over to Porter for three. Got it!
Out to Porter. He sets. He fires. He gets another one!
So yeah, beating Boston was great. But having Mike healthy and playing like himself was even greater.
You're talking about a guy who's dealt with multiple injuries, a lot of doubters. To battle back from that itself is huge.
Oh!
My journey wasn't easy. I got a surgery, my second back surgery. The report was out that I might not ever play again.
We all had him really high, like in the top 5. But you know, there was some discourse amongst the group about whether we should take the injury risk or not. I'd seen him in USA basketball, U18s, and he was arguably the best player there. I knew how talented he was.
Michael, he was, I think most people would agree, the #1 pick in the NBA draft prior to him getting injured.
I'll never forget when Tim said, we're going Michael Porter Jr., and Mr. K was so pumped like we had won a game.
With the 14th pick, the Denver Nuggets select Michael Porter Jr.
Certainly the right point in the draft to take that kind of risk.
First year when I first got drafted, I was around the guys, getting to know them a little bit. I just saw the potential we had. I saw how good Joker was. I saw how good Jamal was. That gave me a lot of motivation in and of itself in the training room every day, working hard just to get out on the floor with those guys. The first year didn't play. Second year played a little bit, then we went to the bubble, where I really kind of came into my own and blossomed.
Porter taking it home, and he'll hammer it home!
He's got a chance, if he stays healthy, to be a spectacular offensive player.
That is a new career high for Michael Porter Jr.
In the bubble, he exploded. The defining moment of his initial campaign was versus the Clippers in Game 7. That shot to ice the game.
Porter. Wow! What a bomb thrown up by Porter!
It was one of those no, yes shots. When it went in, everybody was so excited for our team and for Michael, and that ultimately was the shot that carried us into the Western Conference Finals.
And then, boom, I got injured again. I had that third back surgery. And I was just like, man, like, was it all for nothing? There was dark days, but I actually came across a video on my phone from me laying on the table right before my surgery, just talking to myself, like saying, like, something's gonna work out, something good is gonna come from this.
You gotta stay positive in those dark times. Trust me, I know it too. Mike and I stayed tight during our rehabs, pushing each other, believing in each other. We both made it back for the beginning of the season. But shaking off the rust was a whole nother hurdle.
Casey back over to Murray. Murray puts it on the floor. He's at the dotted line. Great pass, Porter to right-handed tomahawk.
By January, though, Michael's healthy and making plays all over the court.
Porter with a fabulous block.
He's just become an all-around player. He doesn't just have to shoot the ball to affect the game. He can affect the game in the in-between, the slashing, the cutting, the transition.
Porter Jr. to the rim. Oh, what English off the backboard. It is good.
And that's how life is, man. You go through trials, you persevere, come out the other side, something's gonna happen, and it's really cool to see that come to fruition.
To me, when we're fully healthy, we're as scary as any team in the NBA.
Murray's got KCP, and he throws it down, and the crowd goes crazy.
And by February, we were a straight-up nightmare for the rest of the league.
We're running this place, right? They're not used to the altitude.
KCP for three. Around and out. Lay it up and in. Murray with a follow.
Denver Nuggets a 12-game home win streak, a 5-game win streak overall.
Blocked by Zeke. Bruce Brown, gotta go. Throw it up. Yes!
Boy, what a win for Denver, man. They are definitely clicking on all cylinders here.
Put pressure on them. Don't get away from that. We're trying to build championship habits.
Jamal Murray to Jokic. Jokic backs up for the win. Yes! Nikola Jokic buries it.
The Denver Nuggets win their 15th consecutive home game.
They've won 9 straight overall.
They regain the top spot in the West.
During a long season, there's something kind of overlooked that a team needs to navigate the highs and the lows of the journey. Real vets. Guys who've seen everything and are scared of nothing. This year, we're blessed to have 3 vets. DeAndre Jordan, Jeff Green, and Ish Smith.
Alley-oop, there you go. DeAndre Jordan with the flush.
DJ's been All-NBA 3 times, but he'll tell you there's more to winning than just what you do on the court.
How big of a trap game is this tonight?
Oh, we locked in, so we good. Oftentimes in the past, Coach Malone would say, we have a quiet team. And I felt like he brought a change in that sense. It was the right kind of loud.
Hey, you go up, don't fade away. If you go backwards, they don't give you the call.
Wherever he is, DJ just brings the great vibes, which are like the team's connective tissue.
At this point in my career, I want to be able to do whatever I can to make our team successful.
Uncle Jeff is a lot like DJ. He's played 15 years and been on the biggest stages over and over again. When the man speaks, everyone listens.
Hey, don't worry about the shot. If you ain't going, attack it, all right? Then get to the free throw line, then you get a rhythm, all right? Come on, don't worry about the shots, keep shooting.
That's the vocal leadership that I brought to the team. The everyday grind of a season, I've been through it plenty of times. Don't get comfortable, don't get bored with the repetition each day. So that's just what I appreciate, get the guys going.
And then you got my guy Ish Smith, literally the most well-traveled man in NBA history. We're his 13th different team. No other player can say that. And those frequent flyer miles translate to the kind of wisdom you can't put a price on.
And I think leadership is strategic. Trying to figure out each guy, what buttons you can push. Jamal, I was on the bus with him, and I said, man, you gotta be challenged. When things are easy for Jamal, Maul just be like, he can float through it. But when he feels challenged, that's when the best comes out of him.
Yeah, Ish knows where I need to get going. And all 3 of our vets knew all season what buttons to push and when to push them. On the court, they could definitely still make the big plays.
Jeff Green lowers the boom.
But everywhere else, their value was even bigger. And we were going to need their perspective when the entire landscape of the West changed right in front of our eyes.
It was just a crazy, crazy day. One of the more wild trading deadlines in the history of the NBA.
In early February, life was great if you were a Denver Nugget. We were 38-17, riding high in the standings. But then came the trade deadline, and a whole new story out west.
Breaking news, Kevin Durant is headed to Phoenix.
I'm going through the trade with the league executive, and he goes, holy bleep. That was the whole league. The whole league went holy bleep.
As far as the Lakers, they are significantly better because you added two guys that collectively, in Russell and Beasley, take 16 threes a night.
I think the two big winners were my Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers.
With all the talk about the deadline, it was like everybody forgot we had the top record in the West during the All-Star weekend in Utah. Most of us were laying low that weekend anyway, except of course Yoke, who was still overlooked when they picked the teams, until he just made LeBron's choice easy for him.
There were just two starters left up here. LeBron.
I mean, they already know. With my last pick, I'm going with Mr. Triple-Double himself, the Joker.
I wasn't worried about Joker fitting in with the best players in the game, and he wasn't alone anyway. Since we had the best record in the West, Coach Malone and his staff made the trip to coach Team LeBron in the game.
Right off the elbow. Get that little hawk scream for Jalen.
I'm glad all those stars got a quick chance to find out what I've known for 5 years. Michael Malone is a tremendous coach. It's like he was born with basketball in his DNA. The son of Brendan Malone, a guy who was a head coach and assistant for years, and one of the architects of the legendary Bad Boy Pistons.
I would not be the head coach of the Denver Nuggets if it wasn't for my father, Brendan Malone. Growing up in a gym and watching him, his passion, his work ethic, and that was passed along to me. I wanted to be a coach.
Hey, good. Get back, Thomas.
I've really been blessed having been around some great basketball minds. But it definitely started with my father and continued all the way up to guys like Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Brown, Monty Williams, and Mark Jackson.
Coach paid his dues as an assistant for 12 years, and then got his first shot at a head coaching job with the Kings, though it didn't last long.
When I got fired in Sacramento, I didn't know if I'd ever get another chance. But thank goodness Tim Connelly and Josh Kroenke and the Kroenke family believed in me.
8 years after the Nuggets hired him, Coach is still a perfect fit in Denver.
You need to approach each and every game with the same mindset regardless of your opponents, and that's what Michael Malone has implored his guys to do for 8 seasons. There's a reason Michael Malone is the 4th longest tenured coach in the NBA. His message has been heard. His message has been pounded into this culture here.
No soft switches. Take away the pull-up three, okay?
He's very blunt, and I like that about him.
We didn't defend at all. That's why they kicked our ass. You want to win the game, get back to defending.
He doesn't care who it is. He'll go at you. He'll call you out if he needs to. So I love an old school coach to get on me, just to push me in, and I know that he wants the best for me.
Who's got ball? Match up! Match up!
He demands excellence all the time, and he'll accept the loss if it's lost in the right way. If it's, oh, I feel sorry for myself. No. We don't feel sorry for ourselves.
Let him keep playing, Aaron Gordon.
He gives that opportunity to all players to voice their opinion on what they think about this and that. That says a lot about him as well.
13 contests, 0 uncontested, and 3 blocks with a couple coming late.
I take from Coach Malone the consistency every day. This is how we do things. This is what we're going to do. And him really pounding that drum that it's done like this. We're going to play selfless basketball. We're going to defend at a high level. And we're going to work to achieve this.
Make that guy come. Yep. Now, obviously, the guy on you should be like, let you go a little bit, but these guys are all macho. You ain't beating me.
I came into the league a couple years after Coach came into this franchise, and it's been a pleasure to develop the trust and grow together on the court.
I learned a long time ago as the head coach, it's important that you know the game, the X's and O's, but I think more importantly is the relationships. and meaningful relationships. And family for me is making sure that we win together, we lose together, and most importantly, we stay together no matter what's going on around us. Avoid all the noise. You always have each other's back.
Here we go, family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Like it usually is, that sense of family was tested down the stretch. For a lot of the season, the game felt easy. But then for some reason, the losses started piling up. We got lazy with it.
And the Nuggets did not bring their A game tonight, Katie.
The Nuggets just never found themselves in this game, defensively or offensively.
Nothing went right tonight. You know, we didn't play well. I didn't coach well. It was just a very out-of-character game for us on both ends all night long.
Trying to get to Jokic. Jokic turn, fire for the win. No good.
Disappointing loss. You know, I guess maybe I'm just wired a little differently, man. I'm pissed off right now. You know, like, to me, losing at any point in the season is not okay.
13 second-half turnovers by Denver, 5 more here in this quarter.
The defense over the last 3 games ranked 30th in the NBA.
What happened to this team? It's lost its focus. It's not playing its best basketball with the playoffs just around the corner.
Listen, they didn't try to lose games, but I think there was a national narrative that played against Denver. Yeah, they're going to do nothing in the postseason.
We never lost confidence in who we were. But I guess the media had a different take. And it wasn't just them questioning our chances of a title. They were also throwing shade at a guy with 2 straight MVPs.
Who's your MVP right now?
I'm strong in my opinion. For me, it's Embiid.
The reason it's not even close to me is Joel is such a force, and then Joker is a liability as a rim protector.
I don't listen to people, you know, especially the people who never shot the ball in their life or average less than 5 points in their life, because they never touch the floor, they never feel the crowd, they never feel the pressure.
We were all feeling the pressure. And the number 1 seed felt more important than ever. Which is why when we hung on to the finish with the best record in the whole league, it gave us a confidence boost, even if it felt like no one believed in us at all.
I think there's still a perception of Denver's that small town team. They've never been there. There's no history. They had been in the league for 50 years plus and have never played in the finals. Never won a Western Conference championship. Also, wait till they see Durant, who's a multi-champion. Wait till they see the Lakers, that's LeBron James. And so I think because of that lack of history, there was just a lack of belief.
Go again. Good finish, Thomas. Good job, Thomas.
Losing 5 of the last 7 wasn't nothing. But we had the top seed, and no one could take that away from us.
Good job, Blue. Keep it up.
And having the number 1 seed is a lot of pressure, yes, which nobody picked us, which we were okay with that. I don't think Coach Malone was okay with that.
So many doubters, so many naysayers, people that have said that they're not tough enough. He's not a good enough coach. They, as a team, are not good enough defensively to win a championship.
Play! Play! Play!
With the playoffs starting, it felt like all the talk around us was about falling short in the past. But on the inside, we really did feel different. We were healthy, we had the experience, and we knew we'd be playing every series with home court advantage.
Good look, Jeff. Good look, good pass.
The home court was super important. You know, we wanted that number 1 seed.
Good work today, fellas. Let's be better tomorrow. Let's be better tomorrow.
We knew that we could bring other teams to Mile High. We could run them.
Together, 1, 2, 3.
In the first round, the fans were juiced, and we had an immediate chance for some payback. Against the team that set us off in this journey when they knocked us out back in 2018.
It's the Minnesota Timberwolves, the 8th seed, taking on the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, the Denver Nuggets.
Our fans, they're going to be wired, fired, and inspired.
Your Denver
People are saying they don't necessarily believe in us, and nobody's really taking us serious and all of that. And so now's the time to actually show and prove.
The expectations have never been higher for the Denver Nuggets.
Loose ball comes out to Gordon. He's up the right sideline. Gordon, full head of steam, plows over Conley. Dump that thing home with 2 hands. Murray has it at the Ball Arena logo. Bounce pass inside the arc over to Nikola Jokic. Whips it in the corner. KC3. Got it!
A hot start from the Nuggets.
Jokic right down to the mid-post. Spin move. Layup good. Oh, Rudy Gobert. He had no idea what hit him.
When it came playoff time, Pope, MPJ, AG, Nikola, guys just turned it up, and mainly Jamal.
And he's open for 3. Yes! Jamal Murray with a huge basketball game here for Denver.
It was the first time I was back in the playoffs in 2 years, and my adrenaline was at an all-time high.
Oh, how sweet it is.
It had been a long road, but I was back where I belonged, feeling like I belonged.
Murray keeps his dribble alive, makes a jumper, and they're so happy to have him back.
Jamal Murray, you know, that guy, I think he just lives for big moments.
Murray looking for some daylight, steps back, fires.
Wow. This is starting to look like the bubble Jamal Murray.
Jamal, you always seem to rise to the occasion when the going gets tough. Was there a moment, like, in your upbringing that you could pinpoint when that started for you?
More just a life thing, honestly. You have a bad day, you try to bounce back the next day, just like anybody else. But I was instilled with that at a young age. If you know my story, you know it began outside of Toronto. And growing up, the person who built up my resiliency was my dad. He made sure I never settled. I always understood that every step I took led to another. That if I worked hard enough and believed hard enough, I could actually turn dreams into reality.
When you're in high school, you're looking to try to get to a good college. When you're in college, you want to get to the league. When you're in the league, you want to become a starter. When you're a starter, you want to become a star, playoffs, championships. So it's just building your block and having something to strive for.
I just want to feel it. First hit. Jamal, you're cheating yourself. You open your eyes, Jay. Make sure you close your eyes, man. Don't cheat yourself. Just feel it, feel it. When you start getting good at that, getting a good rhythm, I start to mess with his balance a little bit. Let him start thinking a little bit. It's a part of it. It's supposed to be frustrated.
I did martial arts growing up. That was a different type of training, and it required a different type of focus and a different type of energy. We used to watch the Shaolin Temple, and we talked about Bruce Lee and the energy that he brought to the sport of fighting, and just the mentality he had. Some of the training we did, push-ups in the snow in the winter, ball handling on ice. We had a big maple tree at the front of the yard, and the leaves would fall. It used to get really cold, and I would have to pick them up with no gloves. So I was just getting my hand strength, used to dealing with the pain and having to push through it. Basically tricked myself into just dealing with it. I have a high pain threshold, and I've always had that growing up, so that mental kung fu really got me through a lot and really made me the player I am and the man I am today.
We won the first 3 games against the Wolves, then looked to close out the series at home in 5.
Now Murray, 3 to shoot. Murray, long 2. Incredible. Jamal Murray reintroducing himself to the NBA playoff stage.
Denver takes care of the Minnesota Timberwolves and moves on to the next round.
It's a hell of a win, fellas. But our goal was not to win the first round. What's our goal? We got to win a championship. Stay together, man. We got a lot of great things to do.
Greetings, Nuggets fans, far and wide. Round 2, Phoenix taking on the Denver Nuggets. This thing's going to be tight throughout the entire, possibly 7-game series.
Feel good, man. It's going to be an amazing series. A lot of talent on both sides, but I'm feeling good, ready to go.
When the Suns had traded for Kevin Durant in February, they'd instantly become a lot of people's top pick out of the West.
No one's picking us to win, so go out there and enjoy it. Like, have fun with this. What a great opportunity, to beat a team that everybody's picking to come out of the Western Conference.
The job against them was simple, but definitely not easy. Try to shut down KD and D-Book at the same time.
They got some of the coldest scorers in the NBA on that team. We figured if we could just play some defense, and make it tough for them, we'd be all right.
Early feeling out process between Phoenix and Denver continues. By Booker, well played by Porter.
And loses the basketball. Comes off to Aaron Gordon. He's got Durant to beat. Two hands.
I'll tell you what, give credit to Denver's defense. They've really taken Phoenix out of any kind of rhythm or flow.
Oh, and loses the ball. Breakaway, Bruce Brown. Get it again.
Defense led to offense. Joker was incredible, and we protected home court.
Nikola Jokic, 39. Denver takes a 2-0 lead.
The Nuggets have taken control of the series. Phoenix has to rely so much on Booker and Durant, playing them heavy minutes. If this continues the trend, it looks like Denver's just deeper, bigger, and better.
But it was like the hoop gods knew just how to keep that chip on our shoulder.
The 2023 MVP from the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid. Congratulations.
Yeah, watching that announcement was a bummer for Jokic, for all of us. But we all had bigger things to focus on.
All the individual awards don't mean anything to him. What drives and motivates Nikola Jokic is the same thing that drives and motivates myself, every other player, is bringing home the first championship in Denver Nugget history.
The group of the guys, we have really believed that we can do something. We keep believing in what brought us here and keep believing in the team. It just doesn't feel normal to win something individually in a team sport.
A lot of players might say that, but this guy really means it. And that kind of mindset carries over across the roster. Plus, 2-0 on Phoenix, we have more pressing issues to deal with.
Booker, three-pointer, shoot, and everything looks pure tonight for Devin Booker.
We had handled them in the first 2 games at home.
Here's Durant again, gets the whistle, puts the bucket. What a finish from KD.
But in Phoenix for the next 2, they were flat out lethal.
Porter takes it in underneath. His shot's knocked away. Durant. Durant with the basketball on the drive. Take it all the way in. Wham! Bam! Slam!
Durant and Booker are on a heater. And when they're on a heater, there's just not much you can do.
Here's Kane to Durant. Prodigious production from Durant and Booker.
Let's go!
You're riding kind of high, 2-0, we're 6-1 in the postseason, blah, blah, blah. And then you lose 2.
The Phoenix Suns have tied the series at 2, and it's now a best of 3.
It was definitely the hardest test we faced all season.
And Denver's in trouble.
At some point, every championship team faces a crossroad. For us, it was the second round of the playoffs, tied 2-2. The season was on the line, and we just had to find a way.
2-2, Durant and Booker are on, particularly Booker is on a heater. And when they're on a heater, there's just not much you can do.
47 for Booker, 39 for Durant.
Durant and Booker in the first 4 games of that series were unbelievable.
The Suns once again ride Durant and Booker, who combined for 72 points.
That was the crisis moment where you have to look that moment right in the eye and say, all right, there's going to have to be an adjustment.
We are ready to get things going. Suns and Nuggets, Game 5.
My message was always about defense. I know we can score the ball, you know, but who's gonna get stops? You know, it's all about stops.
As Game 5 got started, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope took on the challenge of slowing down Devin Booker.
This play's juiced right at the start. Booker the setup and a clean strip. KCP.
Pope just set the tone. Booker had an unbelievable series where he was at a historic pace. I think Pope took it personal. They picked him up full court and took a bloody mouth.
Looked like KCP took a shot to the face.
I got a little upset, like a little tired of them, like just, they were talking about how much he was averaging in the series, so it was like, all right, let's not do that.
Boy, Denver's defense is epic here in the first quarter.
Way to guard, kid. Great defense. Keep that up, okay? Come on. Together. 1, 2, 3.
So KCP was anchoring the defense, and the offense took it from there.
Joker off a pretty pass from Murray.
Nikola Jokic knew they have no answer for me.
Off to Jokic, gets down the lane, got fouled and made the runner.
And then as far as my game went, I just wanted to get everybody involved.
Porter from deep. Denver Nuggets basketball at its best. The ball moving around. This is Bruce Brown from deep. Got it.
Game 5, Bruce Brown just went off.
Bruce Brown showing you his value to this team.
Offensively, it was just, me just getting to my spots. I was just trying to be super aggressive.
Bruce drives right in on Durant, layup, got it! 25 in the game for Bruce Brown.
And the Denver Nuggets have reclaimed control of the series and will have a chance to turn out the lights on Phoenix on their home floor.
If we play the way how we play today, we're gonna have opportunity, we're gonna have a chance. It's a must win for them, and we need to have a mentality that it's must win for us.
We hadn't won a game in Phoenix all season long. But like Joker said, we knew with the right mindset, we could get another dub and finish them off.
Let's get it done, fellas. Close out, baby. You know what we gotta do. We're ready to 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Close out, baby. Let's go. Be prepared. Let's get our minds right now. Minds right now. Let's go, y'all.
Take control of the game without aggression and physicality.
Caldwell-Pope with the steal. Booker will challenge. Caldwell-Pope, beautiful move and finish.
KCP got us rolling in the first quarter. He was incredible.
Caldwell-Pope hit another one. He's 6 of 7 from the floor, 15 points, and Denver's opened up an 8-point lead.
Don't give him any life. Don't give him any life.
Jokic has the smaller man Ross on him, so he goes into the lane and floats it up and in to make it a 16-point game.
I thought we have everything as a solution for every kind of defense or offense they put us.
Murray goes to the right hand, behind the back to Jokic. Layup good. What a pass. Beautiful offensive basketball by Denver.
It just seemed like it just rolled, and all of a sudden you're up 30 at the half.
Come on, man. End it tonight. End it tonight.
Murray, he puts it on the floor, gets down the lane, stops, fade away. Got it.
They said we are not coming back for a Game 7. We are going to lay the smack down.
It's a 30-point triple-double for Jokic.
Proud of you. So proud of you. Fight through all that. We're not done yet. Not done yet.
The Denver Nuggets go to the Western Conference Finals.
We won the game, that's the most important thing. We won the series. On to the next one. Just amazing to be part of this journey, around these guys. And we have a nice opportunity to do something, we will see.
Knew what we had to do, got it done. So it's gonna stay locked in, and game 1 on Tuesday. Excited, ready, gonna get a job done.
That Tuesday came quick. With the GOAT standing in our way, not to mention an opponent that's broken too many Nuggets' hearts to count over the years.
The Nuggets had lost 7 times to the Lakers in the postseason, and 3 of those were in the Western Conference Championship.
Come on, Lakers, let's see some showtime.
In the 80s, they were the stepchild of Showtime and Magic Johnson during that run.
And the Los Angeles Lakers have won the Western Conference Championship.
2009, I think they were as good, or if not better, than Kobe's team that year that ended up winning the championship, but they didn't beat them.
The Lakers go to the finals. A tough way to finish for the Denver Nuggets.
And then in the bubble, we even felt like that series could have gone either way if Anthony Davis didn't hit one of the buzzer beater threes he hit to put them up in that series.
Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good! Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers!
The history of the Nuggets and Lakers. And it's not a very proud history. There's a lot of heartbreak and frustration there.
More physical, more aggressive, more disciplined for 48 minutes. Let's go get it. Together, 1, 2, 3.
Here we go, man. Let's go. Rock and roll, man. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together. Go.
No disrespect to Bron or the Lakers. It was tough listening to everyone say LA was going to sail past us.
The national narrative was the Lakers are going to upset the Nuggets, and this is going to be another championship run for LeBron. AD is going to get the best of Nikola Jokic, you know, his defensive prowess. He's going to win that battle down low.
Coach Malone talks about nobody's talking about us. They haven't talked about us since the playoffs started. We're the underdogs.
Back over to Joker. Spin move on Davis.
Murray's going to go all the way and lays it up and in.
Michael Malone infused that Western Conference Finals with the idea that everybody loves the Lakers and nobody loves the Nuggets, and the Lakers are royalty and we're the happy little team. They made it personal.
Here comes Murray. Alley-oop to Gordon. Oh, what a play!
That underdog mentality that everybody's rooting for the big market Lakers, I think that really helped us to take the first two at home.
Come on! Jokic back to Murray, another three-pointer. It's good! Jamal Murray just looked over there and said, bang.
Denver takes a 2-0 lead.
I love the fact that you guys are already talking about we're 2-0 and not satisfied. All right? We're going there to go and get a win, Game 3. That's all we're worried about right now is winning Game 3.
Let's get it, fellas. You gotta love this. Playoffs to LA, you gotta love it.
Heading to LA, we knew Bron and AD weren't going to let the Lakers go down without a fight.
Back-to-back threes for James.
By the fourth quarter of the game, we were locked up in the battle. And then in the timeout, Jokic spoke up.
Game 3, Nikola Jokic takes over the huddle, and when Nikola Jokic speaks, everybody listens.
He seldom talks, but when he does, everybody's focused. There are times that we need him to be vocal, and he really accepted that challenge.
Being a foreign-born player coming into the U.S. and the NBA, finding your voice, getting comfortable with your voice, takes time. And him taking the clipboard, saying, hey, me and Jamal are going to play this game, that's Nikola understanding the importance of him being a leader.
Jokic spin move on Hachimura, got fouled, and the layup is up and in.
Back to Murray. Murray three-pointer, puts it in.
Nikola says, lean on Jamal Murray and I. Let us run our two-man game.
Murray, beautiful pass. Jokic lays it up and in. Nikola Jokic, 14 fourth-quarter points.
They ran that action about 10 or 11 times in the fourth quarter of Game 3.
Going right back to the two-man game. Murray inside, double team spins, flips it up and in.
Just playing that two-man game on the court is so natural for both of us. I've had the pleasure of developing my game with him, and we've grown for sure. So it's been a journey.
The Denver Nuggets take a commanding 3-0 lead.
That little two-man game that Jokic and I used to win Game 3 went all the way back to my rookie year.
You need to look nice, come on.
We came off the bench together. I was backing up Moutier and Jameer Nelson, and he was backing up Nurkic. I think a lot of people would forget that. So that's where we would hit the post, and I would cut, and that used to be our play. So it's just a give and go. And we used to get that over the head pass a lot.
Oh my God, what a pass that was. Wow. I mean, that was a thing of beauty.
And then it became to pick and roll, hit him back, and then we started doing the pick and roll. I hit him, and he hits me back if the guy's still behind me, and we started picking up on stuff.
The pass to Murray is beautiful, and Jamal lays it in. And Murray knows what to do when Jokic gets the ball. Cut to the bucket, he'll get one.
We went to the playoffs for the first time in Portland. We relied on each other a lot, and we both delivered.
Jokic and Murray working together.
It was really fun to just feed off each other without any ego, without any selfishness. We were just on the same page, and we were just trying to win.
Boy, Jamal Murray loves playing with Nikola Jokic, and you can see why.
Since I came here, we are evolving extremely fast. The chemistry between us is really good. We got each other's back.
We winning that. We're winning that. Now, all these years later, in LA of all places, we're on the brink of taking the Nuggets further than the franchise had ever gone.
Tonight, for the first time in franchise history, the Nuggets are playing for a right to go to the NBA Finals.
Let's go. Nuggets on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nuggets!
The Jokic inside of Gordon, throws it down, and the foul.
What we saw in that Lakers series was the culmination of a team that believed in itself.
Jokic back over to Casey, layup, got it, the foul as well.
You saw Jamal Murray is a prime-time postseason player. He levels his game up.
Murray up and under, left-handed. That's a gorgeous move from Jamal Murray.
Come on, 1 minute, yo. 1 minute.
Nikola Jokic is unfazed by the quote-unquote noise, the narratives, the star power, LeBron James. He played him toe-to-toe, and you saw him dominate Anthony Davis.
Jokic has to put it up. Falling away, puts it up. Bang! Jokic just broke a record that has been held for 56 years. Most triple-doubles in a single postseason.
Everybody with a basketball soul knew the best player on this floor right now is Joker.
We're tied with just over a minute remaining. Jokic drives and puts it up and in.
One thing about their team, when you have a guy like Joker, who, as big as he is, but also as cerebral he is, you can't really make many mistakes. And even when you guard him for one of the best possessions that you think you've guarded him, he puts the ball behind his head, Larry Bird style, and shoots it 50 feet in the air, and it goes in. I think he did it like 4 or 5 times this series. So you do like this to him.
And the Denver Nuggets, for the first time in franchise history, will go to the NBA Finals.
Great for the organization, great for the franchise. We got more work to do, though. We got more work to do.
The guys behind me, they believe since training camp. Love this group. Let's go Nugget Nation.
That was a terrific moment for this franchise. And how do you balance the joy of that with, hey, man, we got another series to win.
We got more work. Stay locked in. Enjoy the night. Stay locked in.
This is a great accomplishment, but we're not done yet, man. We want to be crowned king.
Yes, there was a little celebration, but the message from Coach Malone was the job is not done yet.
What you guys just did is not easy. Enjoy it for a night. All right, you guys have been saying it all playoffs long, all year long. Our goal was not to get to the finals. All right, we have 4 more wins we're gonna have to work extremely hard for. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, it's an amazing feeling, you know, just because the first time in Nuggets history, I never been there. You know, in the finals, everything is possible. So we're gonna go there, try to fight and win every game.
The Nuggets are going to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history.
Denver's kind of an overlooked city, and the Nuggets are kind of an overlooked franchise and a team, but just like the city, the Nuggets are awesome, and I think people are slowly but surely recognizing that.
We've always had this underdog chip for a small market, but we're here now.
We've been Nugget fans for well over 30 years, and we need the Nuggets to win. Come on, Nuggets! You can do it. I know they can do it.
As far as the sports fans in this city, it's allowed them to feel cool to be a Nuggets fan. I'm not sure it was cool. It's cool right now.
It was definitely cool to make our first finals appearance. And winning it all would be even cooler. There was one last hurdle in our way. The Miami Heat. And that team was definitely no ordinary 8 seed.
Up and in! Jimmy Butler ties the game with a half second to go. And the Miami Heat become the 6th in NBA history to win as an 8th seed in the first round.
Jimmy Buckets is one of the fiercest competitors in the NBA.
The man named Butler is magical.
And for Coach Spoelstra, this was his 6th trip to the finals. Nothing about this series was going to be easy. So we went back to work.
Miami Heat a really good team. They know what they're doing. They're aggressive on both sides of the floor.
We cannot be down the floor when we block, give up pull-up threes. So be physical, push up, get under, no soft switches. Take away the pull-up three, okay? Next play.
This is going to be the hardest games of our lives. And we're prepared for that. We're not satisfied, we want something more.
Good job, good job, good job. Good job, Blue, keep it up. Execute.
You can only try your best to visualize what playing in the finals would be like. But when the day finally arrived, we were absolutely ready.
Greetings, Nuggets fans, far and wide. Here we go, baby. Welcome to the 2023 NBA Finals. We are in Denver, Colorado, as the Nuggets play host to the Miami Heat in Game 1.
Game 1 NBA Finals. We got to take care of business at home, you know what I mean? Teams win Game 1 have a good chance of winning, so we got to come ready tonight.
Game 1 at Milwaukee, they go in there and win. At New York, they go in there and win. Boston, they go in there and win. Not tonight, not in our house. Remember why we got here. Stay true to ourselves. Our identity doesn't change.
This is our house. It's time for my basketball. Let's go.
Hey, man, this is our moment, man. Let's take Game 1. This is our moment. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
I had played Miami a couple of times more, not just because I was in the East Coast for a little bit. So I had a familiarity with the team.
Nice entry pass, Jokic. Joker, down low, great pass and a dunk. Aaron Gordon.
I was just looking to go out there, set the tone, let these guys know, like, it's hoop. You know what I mean? It's basketball at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So be fearless out there. Let's go get them.
Turn it up. Gordon, very aggressive, gets another one to go. Aaron Gordon bursting out of the gate here in Game 1. Here's the first standing ovation of the night.
AG got us going early. And we all followed from there.
There's Martin. Martin inside, blocked against the glass by Porter. Holy cow.
Mike, that's good. Real contest. That's good block. Keep doing that. Hey, be 6'10", Mike. Our mindset was always defense through the playoffs, but when we got to the finals, it was really honed in on defense is going to win us this series.
Butler blocked by Porter. Butler gets it back. Jokic may have gotten a piece of that as well. Brown floats it up. Way off Porter.
Oh, by Porter. And then the primal scream. He went right after he dunked that thing home.
And the Nuggets are up a dozen.
Great start for the Nuggets. They had a few days off. People thought they'd be rusty. They looked rested. They're playing fast. I like the way this is going.
With the sheriff courtside, it was fun to put on a show in the first half. We also knew everybody around the world was watching, including a small town back in Canada.
We really become Nuggets Nation North and cheer on our hometown hero, Jamal Murray,
This is a kid who was born in our community, developed his love for basketball in this community, and everybody loves him. The atmosphere in downtown Kitchener is absolutely electric.
Jamal, Kitchener loves you. You got nothing but love and support from your city. Go Nuggets!
Let's go Denver!
Murray brings it back out over to the point. Left side to Nikola Jokic. Hands off behind him to Murray. Turns the corner. One-legged floater for baseline. Got it and a foul as well.
Murray's 10 of 14 from the field.
Just about everything seemed to go right in game one.
Got it, banked it home, and a foul.
Denver's going to win game number 1 of the NBA Finals. Nikola Jokic triple-double. Nuggets win it by 11, 104 to 93.
Fans don't want to leave. They've waited 47 years to host this event. And what a start to their first finals appearance.
A win is a win is a win, so obviously we take it.
Go. We set this all year long, fellas. We're up 1-0. Congratulations, we haven't done a damn thing. Yes, sir. Our goal wasn't to win 1 game in the finals. Our goal was to win 3 more. Yes, sir. Bring it in, man. Bring it in. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
They did their job on their home floor. You have to say that. But we will adjust, do some things very differently, and come out here and be ready to get one for game 2.
Game number 2 of the NBA Finals. Now the question is, can the Nuggets keep the foot on the throttle and try and go up 2 games to 0?
The reason why this Miami team has so much fight in them, this is a team full of guys that weren't given anything. Most of these guys were cut, traded, undrafted, weren't believed in. So when you get a group like that together, you can't count them out.
We knew Miami wasn't just going to hand us the trophy. But the first 3 quarters felt a lot like game 1.
Murray goes up, throws it down, and the foul.
God, 2 hands and a foul as well.
And we were up by 8 as we started the 4th.
Hey, 12 minutes. Win the next quarter. We got to play harder than them. We got to play harder. Come on.
We were 12 minutes away from being up 2-0 in the series.
If you want to go to work, go to work.
But when Jimmy Buckets was going off in the 4th, we just didn't have any answers.
Jimmy in the left corner. He elevates for 3. He gets nothing but net. Just kicks it out in the corner. Butler on the drive. The floater's good, and the foul. And Miami, their first lead since early in the second quarter.
The tempo is all in Miami's favor. They were in control.
After we won game 1 and we kind of won it easily, guys kind of like, oh, you know, we're here now. You're not going to sweep a team in the finals. That was my message, and especially the Miami Heat. They're going to scrap and claw and fight.
Fellas, it's the finals. They're not beating us. We're beating ourselves right now. Be on point. Be disciplined. Talk early.
Jimmy Butler, jump shot. It's good. Big buckets from Jimmy Buckets here in the 4th.
We're down 3 with 10 seconds left. A spot I've been in so many times. And when I went to my step back, oof, I swear it felt good coming out my hands.
Long goal, fight for the rebound, Martin, and it's over. The Miami Heat have tied the NBA Finals. What a comeback here on the road for the Heat, and it's 1 apiece.
In the finals, it's about how bad you want it. Every night, every play.
Miami beat us. We just weren't ready for that moment for whatever reason, and I think the truth has to be told.
I went into that locker room after game 2. I said, you tell me why we just lost. You tell me why. And to a man, they came in here and outworked us. We didn't talk enough. We weren't disciplined enough. What I respect about my 17 players is this. I can come out and say, listen, We were undisciplined, and we did not play with the effort that is needed in an NBA Finals game. Honest assessment.
Yeah, that wasn't a happy locker room. But we couldn't argue with what Coach was saying. We knew we had more business to handle.
Denver needs a three-pointer to tie the thing up. 7 seconds left to go for Jamal Murray. A step back three.
Won't go! And it's over. The Miami Heat have tied the NBA Finals. What a comeback here on the road for the Heat. And it's one apiece.
That loss in Game 2 was the first time we lost at home in the entire playoffs. If there was ever a time for us to raise our game to another level, it had to be now.
This is not the preseason. This is not the regular season. It's not round. This is the NBA Finals.
The truth has to be told. And the guys can handle it because we all know each other so well and we trust each other. What Coach did by calling us out, it was a wake-up call.
Finals have arrived in Miami. Game 3 is an enormous game, and I feel like everything that is here to party is right outside our doors.
Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat!
When people go to Miami, they're usually looking to chill. Not us. Believe me, we were ready.
Enjoy this moment, enjoy this opportunity, and embrace it. And play with an urgency and a desperation that embodies that. We didn't have that in Game 2. Go out there and take it.
It was enemy territory. And we definitely knew how lethal the enemy was.
Maybe that's a good thing we lost. You need to lose so you can know what they're capable of, and that's why we go there. And the focus, the communication was on an extremely high level.
Talk to us, let's stay smart, let's play together. Play for each other. Let's get back in this series tonight. Get back home court advantage. Let's go. Together. 1, 2, 3, together.
The moment you're waiting to see, how do the Nuggets respond?
You gotta remember, Yoke and I have been playing with each other and for each other since 2016. So on nights like these, you just click on instant.
Murray the drive, backs it on. The two stars for the Denver Nuggets, both magnificent on the playoff stage, trying to bounce back. Murray back to Jokic, flips it up and in.
What a start for the Nuggets. Again, constant action with Murray and Jokic.
Good. Nothing but net on that one.
And then the rest of the story was perfect for this team. Every man on the roster, always ready to contribute.
That's one thing that we kind of pride ourselves on. The fact that we're so deep, we got so many good players that can win us a game at any time.
Steal by Christian Braun, the breakaway.
Brown with a steal, ahead of the pack.
Dunk with the right tomahawk. You rock him, you chalk him, and then you dunk on him.
Then all of a sudden you get some rookie out of Kansas who blows up in Game 3, and I think just shocked Miami.
That was a big moment for the team. So much of the attention is on Nikola and Jamal and those guys. They just put me in the right spots, told me what to do.
Murray finds Brown. Brown gets inside. Count it and one. Christian Braun continues his spectacular game off the bench.
I like what Christian's doing right now.
I trusted Christian Braun in the finals and throughout the playoffs because he deserved that opportunity. And he showed me time and time again that he's capable of going out there and doing his job and helping this team win at a high level.
To be a rookie in that type of environment, in Game 3 of the NBA Finals, you almost sit there in awe as a coach to see the composure that he has.
Here's Brown into the lane. Harding against Butler. Flips it in again. It's the Christian Braun show here in the fourth quarter.
Christian was a monster that night. And then Yoke and I put on some finishing touches.
Murray, another pick from Nikola Jokic. Murray gets down the lane, leans in, high, lofting layup. Oh, window and down. Oh, man, he threw that thing so high it almost went over the backboard.
First 30-point triple-doubles each in NBA history. That's not just the finals, that's ever.
It's a dynamic duo right there. That's greatness, man.
By far their greatest performance as a duo in their 7 years together. First time in NBA Finals history, two guys having triple-doubles. Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic. I gotta make sure I give Christian Braun a lot of love. Family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Heading to shoot-around the next day, it felt like the wind was back in our sails.
Enjoying the weather?
Yes, also it's kind of too hot.
And the Florida sunshine didn't hurt the vibes either.
The camaraderie is there, the chemistry is there. We have high character guys with a lot of skill and a lot of versatility. It's really like 1 through 15, we got hoopers.
How can you keep the momentum heading into game 4?
We know it's going to be a challenge, but when we got on that plane in Denver, we weren't coming down here for just one win. We were coming down here to try to get 2.
Look, the finals will definitely show you what you're made of. And even though we were confident, we knew Miami was going to be hunting for any soft spot they could find in game 4.
Last game's over.
Yep.
It's only now.
Yeah.
It's a new day, it's a new 48. Come on, bro. We gotta play together, play hard, play strong, stronger for longer. Nuggets on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's time to ball, y'all.
Just like he had in game 1, AG set the tone early.
Jokic in the paint to Gordon. He got loose. Dunk! 2 hands hard.
I love it. Just scrapping and competing every single night.
Gordon, what a pass inside from Gordon. Beautiful bounce pass.
Taking what the defense was giving me.
Man, this cat is on fire.
That's what game 4 was. Being completely in the moment. Like just being in flow.
It felt like we were all in the flow. And heading into the 4th quarter, it was almost too easy.
25 points for Aaron Gordon. What a finish for the Nuggets here in the 3rd. And it's a 13-point lead.
Hey, 12 minutes. Best defense of the series right here. Everybody, communicate, be connected. Let's go.
But like we knew deep down,
That's going to be Jokic, and that will be his 4th.
nothing's actually easy in the finals.
And an offensive foul on Jokic. That's going to be 5.
Just like that, Big Fella had to take a seat.
Nikola gets his 5th foul around the 9-minute mark of the 4th quarter. And I know for all of our fans, when Nikola's on the bench, everybody kind of collectively holds their breath. What's about to happen?
To Jimmy. Catches, drives, puts it up, and in, and 1. Jimmy, about time. 7-0 Heat run. Drama. It's a 6-point game.
Everyone felt it watching that game, like, here we go. This is going to be the Heat's way to steal this game. This is what the Heat do. They just find a way. They steal the game. Here's their moment. The Heat headed down to 5. Crowds roaring.
Fans here in Miami trying to inspire their team.
Open up. We're going to have wide open shot.
With Nikola off the floor, we're obviously not the best team because he does everything for us. But in that situation, everybody had to step up.
We're gonna score, we're gonna stop. Everybody take a deep breath, we're gonna win the game. Okay?
There's a lot of time left, but it felt like the game was hanging in the balance, and every possession was going to matter.
Aaron Gordon at the top and gives to Murray behind the screen, line from 3 and hits. Jamal Murray with a huge 3-pointer.
If we were going to hold on to that lead with Jokic on the bench, everyone was going to have to step up.
Butler against Caldwell Pope. Stripped by Caldwell Pope. Butler gets it back. Caldwell Pope grabs it, knocks it loose.
Loses the basketball again. Stolen by Denver. Nuggets have the numbers 3-on-1. Murray, Brown, layup, good! 5 minutes left to go in the basketball game.
We knew Jamal was on the floor, they were going to double him. So the 4 other players on the floor had to step up, play extremely well.
Brown drives with confidence. Layup, banks it in off the glass. What a performance from Brown here in the biggest game of his life. What can Brown do for you?
make plays when it matters most.
People have been talking about the non-Jokic minutes all year. How do we survive? They gave up 1 point off their lead in 5 minutes and change without him. That, to me, was their defining stretch of this run.
The Denver Nuggets are going to win game number 4 and take a decisive 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. We're coming back to the Mile High City, baby.
I'll start right here. Bruce.
Yeah, Brucey.
Big play after big play. Great job.
Yeah, baby.
Aaron Gordon. All night long, doing it on both ends at a high level, AG. Way to step up. I'm proud of you guys.
Feels good. Job's not done, though. We got to get back to Denver, get one more.
You might have heard it by now. When our team huddles up, we usually break with the same word.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And the man in charge of always getting everything home for us is a guy who embodies family as much as anyone. Sparky Gonzalez, the Nuggets equipment manager since way back in the 70s.
Sparky's my guy. He's really close with all of us players, encourages us. His energy and his enthusiasm every day at work, his joyful attitude, it rubs off on people.
I've been fortunate. This is year 45. I've, just got to be part of the family. What are your hours like? The hours are long. Hours are long. Sometimes there's not enough hours in the day. I think I've been to 4 or 5 Western Conference Finals, but we were never close. Opportunity to win that big ring. Boy, that'd be nice.
47 years was a long time to wait. And before Game 5, it was like the fans could already taste it.
We're gonna win by 16. I'm calling it.
Welcome to Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Nuggets make history in front of their adoring fans tonight.
For the city, this is a Broncos town. Then the Avalanche come in and they're amazing right away. The Rockies come in and they win at a high level right away. The Nuggets were always like the 4th team. For the Nuggets fans who have been real Nuggets fans from the beginning, they've been waiting their whole life for this.
No one's gonna give us this, it's a championship. Go out there and take it. One more win.
Here we go. Hey, we can't win in the first quarter. We play our brand of basketball in 48 minutes. In 48 minutes, we're gonna be world champions.
"48 minutes. That's all that stood between us and an NBA championship. It was almost overwhelming to think how close we were. But once the ball tipped off, we were just playing ball.
Nuggets 9-1 at home in these playoffs.
Murray dunked it home! Right-handed tomahawk!
But Miami was playing with desperation. It was another battle.
They are getting after it here in Game 5.
Bodies strewn all over the floor. This is absolute mayhem.
Nikola Jokic has it at the point, one-on-one with Adebayo.
Jokic was his usual dominating self. And back home in Sombor, they were just as hungry as our Denver fans.
People are really, really proud to have somebody like him representing us.
Friends are texting me, everybody's up watching the final. Everybody's cursing, through open windows, watching the game, like score, rebound, whatever. It's unbelievable.
Jokic, finta. Jokic, težak šut, pogađa ga Nikola Jokic.
NBA was something unreachable. Now look at this guy. He's the best player in the league, and he's leading his team to a title. It's almost like a dream.
If you have advantage, go. If you don't have nothing, we don't need to take a shot. Because we can have an open look every time. We're going to win this game. History. immortal. I got you. Come on. Yes, sir.
But it still wasn't over.
Butler nails another.
Jimmy wasn't going to go down without one last fight.
Butler with the last 13 points for the Heat.
Miami even took the lead with less than 2 minutes left.
Go! 5 rebound!
Murray falling away. Rebound, Brown banks it home. Bruce Brown puts the Nuggets back up by 1. This building is bedlam.
35 seconds to go. Back over to Jimmy Butler. If they miss here, Denver's going to win the championship.
Nuggets clinging to a 1-point lead. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
As the final seconds are going down and I realized we're about to do this, it was surreal.
The Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
It was a moment none of us will ever forget.
The 47-year wait is over. The Denver Nuggets stand on top of the NBA world. Oh my God, I can't believe they did it.
Pause for 2 seconds. Take your headsets off and just listen to this crowd.
Roger, wow.
We're world champions!
I couldn't believe it either. So many thoughts were flashing through my mind. My family, my journey, my injury, and just feeling so grateful to be part of this family. Along with my partner in crime.
No, brother. Better get it done, man. Go. Yes, sir. You too, man. You're amazing. Yes, you too. All these years.
For the Denver Nuggets, congratulations. You are the 2023 NBA champions.
How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you.
This year's Bill Russell Finals MVP goes to Nikola Jokic.
Best feeling in the world. You can't describe it.
So much excitement and like almost like disbelief.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you.
Come back into the locker room and celebrate with everybody, the champagne and everything. It was just cool. It solidified it. Felt like a dream.
We won as a family. We stay together as a family. I'm proud of you guys, and I love each and every one of you. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It was something different about this team. I felt some different energy. I'm happy for DJ. I'm happy for Jeff. I'm happy for Ish. Literally for everybody. KCP, he brought us that championship mentality. Bruce, Christian Brown, Mikey, he had 3 surgeries and still helped us win the championship. Jamal, who had a surgery, but we all know what he's capable of. Every player believe in each other, and I think that's the most important thing. I'm glad that I'm part of this journey.
I don't think I can say it any better. This team is family. We'll always share this title. It'll never get old.
If I go, you go. Don't hurt nobody. Put him in. Yeah, put him in. Come on, man. Come on.
When is parade?
Thursday.
No. I need to go home. Okay. I mean, I think it's about the journey. From day one, we believe in it. I think that's why I make this a little bit bigger and better for us.
A lot of people didn't believe that it could ever be done. It's a wonderful feeling. I'm just so pleased for the city, and gosh, our fans are great. You saw them out there. They're amazing.
I appreciate everybody. Y'all really did this. Y'all give me energy. We give you energy. And we champs for life. Champions for life. And with that, I'm gonna bring out Finals MVP, Western Conference MVP, the league MVP, Nikola Jokic, y'all.
Thank you, though. You know that I told that I don't want to stay on parade, but I want to stay on parade. This is the best. This is amazing. We love you, Denver. This one is for you. Thank you, guys.
It's good. It's good. It's over. We did our job. We can go home.